Well, during all these cases that you worked on, you never took the stand?
No, everybody pled guilty.
Everyone just pled guilty.
Yeah. The evidence is listen, the evidence is so overwhelming. As I said earlier, they can claim entrapment, which we'll be able to thwart pretty easy, or they can try to make me look like a piece of trash on the stand. Now, after I retired, there was one guy, first federal case, undercover I've ever had to testify, but I'd already been retired like, I don't know how many years. But there was one base member. I guess they sat on it or somebody didn't prosecute it, and he had tagged a synagogue. And I flew up to Marquette, Michigan to testify against him, and he was found guilty. But all of my undercover cases, pretty much all throughout, maybe at the state level, there might have been one guy that I bought crack rocks off of who didn't plead guilty, and I went to trial. Everything else, everybody's always pled guilty.
Well, right, because in 2021, you retire at the age of 50.
Yes.
You know, when you look at all the work that you did, how many people do you think were busted under your watch?
Oh, goodness. I don't know.
A thousand?
We can get there, yeah, because, I mean, if you're thinking, I mean, thousands, that's a lot. But as a case agent, too, let's just say we do the pill mill case. The first round of indictments was 102 people.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so, yeah. And as a uniformed cop, I mean, you're arresting people daily.
Yeah.
You know? But for the big ones, yeah, we can get to that mid-thousand, 500 plus, I guess. I don't know. I never counted, really.
Did you ever run into people that you busted? Did you ever have any issues
Absolutely.
with people?
No. I've had some people, well, since the books came out, I had some people start trolling me on Instagram.
Right. But I'm talking about like people you know, when you're doing undercover work, did you ever run into those people in real life afterwards?
Yeah.
When they was like, wow, like you were a cop the whole time.
Yeah.
How would those conversations go?
Really, for me, they've gone pretty good. Like some of the people, even after we locked them up, because once you make the arrest, at some point they're going to be sitting down. The defendant's going to be sitting down with the defense attorney, and they're going to get discovery, which is everything. It's supposed to be everything. There are cases where people have not handed everything over, and they went to crap. It's a terrible thing. But for me, the oath I took, I have to turn over everything in the case. The notes I took, any text messages, everything's discoverable. So they're going to sit down with their defense attorney, and they're going to know, even if they didn't know to that point, at that point, they're going to know I was the undercover. Because you're going to hear the recording, you're going to hear me talking. And yeah, I mean, but there are people I have put in jail, prison, and after they got out, we've reconnected. And I mean, and we're really good buddies.
You're friends with people that you busted under.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I'd watch your back with these guys, man.
Well, I know, right? Yeah. Trust me, I'm not walking around blind, but I mean, no, I mean, some of those relationships you build, they're legit. And it's, I say this, but it's kind of like, I'm telling my age here, but like the old Bugs Bunny cartoon, man. The coyote shows up in the morning, the sheepdog shows up in the morning. Morning Sam, morning Ralph, and they clock in. They fight all day. The coyote's trying to get sheep. Sheepdog's trying to protect the sheep. At the end of the day, they clock out. See you tomorrow. And from my experience, for the most part, that's kind of the way it's gone. It's like, hey, you were trying to break the law. And I've never, like I said earlier, I've said it really briefly, but I try not to dehumanize. Number one, I know I could have easily been that person. Two, look, most of the people I've ever sat down at a table with, whether I'm at a case agent level or I'm the undercover or I'm a cop or whatever, I'll say, look, man, I'm not saying I disagree with what you did. I'm not saying I think you're a bad person. What I'm saying is you're an adult and you made the decision to break the law and you got caught. And this is where we're at. I'm not BSing you. And that's the way a lot of that stuff goes for me.